good morning. How's everyone doing? I'm doing a little bit of self-care. This is going to be a long video. It's very important that we speak on some things, you know? Have you ever asked yourself, what do you stand for? Okay? If you stand for something, you'll fall for anything, right? Guys, there's a lot going on in treatment facilities, and just there are a lot of corrupt preachers, pastors, just people that claim to want to help people, but what they're doing is forcing them to conform to what they believe in. Literally brainwashing them into conforming in what they believe in. And what you have to ask yourself is, are they truly helping people? I think what society fears, a lot of the corrupt people fear, is that we will wake up, truly wake up, see the world for what it is, you know? They fear that we will become our true, authentic selves, right? I was doing a little bit of research, looking up like rehab treatment facilities, just church-based ones that, you know, I attended while I was in Alabama. And I can remember things like you would go, there was a church-based one that I went into, and literally all we did was listen to gospel and Christian music. And I'm not knocking that or downing that, you know, it's good to think of God, you know. But while doing so, we need to find ourselves and truly understand or see what we believe in, you know. We shouldn't be forced to conform to any religion, y'all. Religion, for many generations, many years, has divided us. It has divided us. It has turned people against each other, right? But there's so much corruption, and a lot of these places are doing it for the wrong reasons. And I think this year what's going to happen, and I've heard it in many videos that I've been watching, is that what's been going on in the dark is finally surfacing. Where do these organizations, what do they really do with this money? What are they really teaching our people? You know, are they really helping them, or are they confining them and putting fear in them, you know, brainwashing them? And this is what I'm seeing, you know. I was told a while back that by a homeless man, actually, when I was working on my documentary, and I started to talk to him about God, that was the wrong approach, and he helped me understand why. He said, for many years I've been out here homeless, and the last thing that any homeless person wants to hear is just pray to God, you know, because for many of us, we have prayed to God, and there's nothing wrong with that, you know. But when somebody is struggling, somebody is hurt, somebody is just on the streets or going through trauma, addiction, you know, you don't want to throw that in their face. You truly want to work from a heart space and try and understand where they are so that you can get to the root of their trauma, okay? You know, I went to one in-house facility in Alabama. It was on the outskirts of Beauregard. It was in a, good morning. It was in like a hidden city, or not hidden, but it was like it was smaller than Beauregard. I don't even remember, maybe Lynette. And yeah, we were literally brainwashed into just Christian, just gospel. When I say brainwashed, I don't mean there's nothing wrong with inspiration. You know, something that will help your soul, help you evolve, you know. But there's more to a treatment facility than that. You have got to get to the roots. You've got to understand, you know. You've got to be open to understand every single aspect of life, y'all, because there are so many different cultures, so many different religions, so many different beliefs, so many different people going through so many different things that people are so they don't want to understand. They literally want to conform you into their ways, okay? Like I said, if you fall, or if you don't stand for something, you will fall for anything, right? Well, in this little rehab, it was an all-women's rehab that I went to. And there was so much corruption going on. Automatically, when you get here into this one facility, you get food stamp cards, right? The employees there, they were taking their food stamp cards and they were getting groceries for themselves, you know? There was way more behind all that. And I'm blessed to have seen it with my own two eyes, you know? But y'all, also, there are a couple organizations that I know of, you know, that literally go out of their way to pick up people that are vulnerable, that are so broken and so hurt, and they claim to want to help them, claim to just want to help them. And really, in all actuality, what they're doing is brainwashing them. They are taking their free will from them. A lot of these people that go into these facilities, that organizations that supposedly help you, they take reign of these single mothers, their kids, you know. They make the choices for everyone, you know. They don't allow them to make their rights, you know. They have no rights. They're stripped from that, and they are conformed to believe whatever the pastor or the said healer or, you know, person is telling them, because they have no choice. They don't see a way out. They don't see true, authentic morality, love, you know. Guys, pay attention to the people that you listen to. I've witnessed a lot of people go into these rehab facilities and come out, and I've met many people, and their hearts are still heavy. They're not light as a feather. They still gossip. They still have just entity attachments, you know, and it's because they were conformed to one belief, one religion, and they're so judgmental, and there is no love, you know. They truly come out acting like their shit doesn't stink because they have conformed to one religion, yet they are still conforming to the corruption and going with the flow and not just becoming themselves, you know, being authentic. Y'all, in this year, these organizations are coming down. They're being seen for what they are. If you even contemplate, say you have a family member or someone that needs rehab, needs help, please do your research. Go look on their Facebook walls and truly read between the lines, because when you see said documentaries, or just pay attention. You know, the great thing about being woke is your discernment and your awareness. You can read between the lines, you know. When you speak on someone that has trauma or is suffering or dealing with addiction, be mindful of how you talk about them, okay? They are human too. Don't treat them like a lab specimen, okay? Don't treat them like a lab specimen. Don't treat them like a statistic, okay? We're human, okay? When you come out of these facilities, these organizations, you bring an energy with you, okay? Whatever you learn there, that's what you are, right? Guys, we have to open up organizations that are truly spiritual, truly open to the beauty in every religion, okay? Because a lot of these organizations are dividing us more and more and more, you know, and that's what the devil wants to do. That's what he's doing, okay? It's heartbreaking. It really is. We need people to read between the lines to truly learn to love themselves for who they are, but they've got to be educated. They've got to be educated, not conformed, not turned into what these said preachers or pastors are doing. You know, it's a brainwash. It's a lack of morality, lack of integrity. But as I said, this year, these organizations are going down. God bless, you know, we have so many people that are vulnerable, that have hit rock bottom, that are out there. You know, a lot of these preachers, pastors, they go and they scope you out. They see that you're struggling and they pull you in, you know. And they're not freeing these people. They're not helping them. They're not educating them. They're not loving them. But we need people to read in between the lines. Gosh, we need some earth angels. And I know we got them everywhere, but we need some true workers of the light. True people that are going to come and, you know, we've got to balance this earth out. Anywho, I wanted to put that out there, but I also have something, and it was a dream that I've been sitting on for about a week now, and I wrote it down, and I'm gonna draw a picture to kind of like show what it means to me. All right, I'm gonna read it out of my dream book because it's really cool, you know, guys. The things I've been speaking on, praying about, I kid you not, they've been coming true. It's all divine timing. Things are not going to happen when you want them to. God's not just going to pluck a little fish when there are huge fishes to fry, okay? Alright. Here we go. I've got to share this dream. It won't go away. It won't leave me. And my dreams have just amazing to me. So let me set my computer down so I can just read it. Okay, so it says, we were at an event in a very long line. There were display cases filled with gold and all sorts of beautiful jewelry. The display cases went on for about a mile. We were early, so over 100 people were already in line. We all decided to lay on the ground while we waited for the event to start. There were elephants in this line. Everyone kept their distance but me. I was laying directly in front of this beautiful elephant. It was laying with its trunk in my arm's length. So the elephant was like facing me, and its trunk was like right there, and my arm was out like this, and I was laying on my stomach. It says, there were elephants in the line. Everyone kept their distance but me. I was laying directly in front of this beautiful elephant. It was laying with its trunk in my arm's length, looking directly into my eyes. Guys, I can see this elephant's face, like right now. You know, it's beautiful. I slowly slid my hand under its trunk, and this man told me to stay clear of the elephants. They were dangerous. I told the man, these are my friends, as I slowly lifted the elephant's trunk up. Gazing in its eyes, we rose together. Everyone watched as I connected. Literally, y'all, I connected to this elephant in my dreams, okay? It was beautiful, alright? There was an emotion of complete vulnerability and love. The elephant's eyes were windows to the soul. I felt like, you know, this was a really emotional dream. It was amazing. Alright. Okay, the event started. I grabbed my partner's hand and we flew past all the jewelry, gold, diamonds to the end where there was an African American speaker. The event turned into a courtroom so quick. It was like this woman stood strong, this African American woman. She was beautiful. It said, this woman stood strong and beautiful. Everyone was so eager to hear her speak. She said, there is a point that needs to be made. There is a group of people that were late because what they valued, as we all saw, were all the gold, jewelry, and diamonds at this event. She said, For what shall it profit a man if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? And I woke up saying this. It's in the Bible, you know. Or what shall a man give in exchange for his soul? wasn't worried about all the display cases and this, that, and the other. I was trying to get to this woman, you know, so I flew by it. By all that glamour and glitz and blah, 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 you know? I watched, listened, and enamor. I don't know what that means, but I think I put it in the right context. Then she said, there is a beautiful soul in this room. As I'm speaking, that flew past all of the jewels, gold, finer things, who I have watched grow, who has a voice, the only one in this room who has spoken the truth, and lived in her truth, compassionately, consistently. She looked directly into my eyes as tears streamed down my face. Literally, y'all. I felt this woman's soul, and I literally had tears just pouring down my face, and I was just like, whoa, what's going on here, you know? She looked at everyone in the room, pointed at me, and said, Narcy, you are free, my love. And, guys, I can remember even pieces of jewelry, just the glimmer that flew off of them in these cases. It was like they were trying to draw me in, but I was just like, oh, and I just passed them, right? She said, Narcy, you are free, my love. I watched another video the other day, and this guy was talking about how old of a soul he is. And guys, when you have an old soul, you don't care about the gold, the glitter, and just the finer things in life, because you find the finer things in life in your heart, alright? So, old souls, what we dream of, what we wish for is just peace and love, you know? Even if it means we just have a couple friends, you know? We don't even need friends. We just want to be left alone. Or if you're in our lives, be as loyal to us as we are to you, you know? But yeah, so I wrote, and this wasn't in my dream, but I wrote this after I wrote the dream, my description. I said, when you're an old soul, peace, love, and liberation, freedom is all your heart desires. And then I said, fuck, sorry. But I said, I can't say that again. All the riches in the world. No, because what goes on is that, you know, people will try to steal and rob from you, you know? So why do you need all that? If it means you are not rich, if it means that people steal all your money and this, that, and the other, your inheritances, or try to take your kids from you and try to just rob you of love or faith or just really materialistic shit, you know? Why would you want the materialism, okay? You just need to remember to continue to love, you know? Continue to be truthful, continue to be honest, okay? Honesty. Y'all, when I published my book, Antidote to Anti-Dope, before I named it that, I was going to name it Truth, you know, and I decided not to, because I really thought Antidote to Anti-Dope was really cool, which it really is. But yeah, like, I can honestly say, I've been honest, you know, and it sucks because now I'm aware, you know, I had to go through everything that I went through just so that I can learn, you know. I was honestly truthful to the wrong people. I was truthful to a fault. And most of the people in my life took advantage of that, took from me, robbed me, stole from me, tried to steal everything that meant anything to me, right? I was truthful to a fault. Some people do not deserve your energy. I've learned to keep things to myself, okay? You know, the beautiful thing about this is that we learn to leave people where they are until they learn for themselves. They see what you've had to learn, what you've had to go through, you know? They have to see for themselves. You can't force anyone to be in your life, okay? Because what happens in the dark truly does surface to the light every single time, guys. You just have to just give everything to God, you know? God's got your back. He's got your back, okay? But yeah, so I'm just grateful for the experiences that I've gone through. But I wanted to look up elephant because it was just significant in my dream. And I'm starting to believe that it's my spirit animal, you know? But elephants, I think, are known for their memory, right? And this is really cool, too, because I went to the nail salon yesterday to get my eyebrows done, right? And I got them to remove my nails because they're growing, and I want to kind of like go natural and just take care of them myself. It'll save us some money. But the woman was like, "How are you?" And I hadn't seen her in like 3 months because I was going to a different, maybe 6 months, because I was going to a different nail salon. And I said, "I'm doing good, we're doing well, you know." And she was like, "I didn't see you in a long time." And I said, "Well, how are your 2 daughters?" And she said, "Oh, wow, you remember?" Guys, if you talk to me, I'm going to listen to everything you say because that's where my heart is. I believe that we all have a voice and we all deserve to be heard, right? And she's like, "That's amazing. You remember I have 2 daughters, you know?" And for the longest time, I thought, well, maybe my memory just sucks. But I haven't been giving myself enough credit. I am a sponge. I absorb everything. I remember everything. Guys, I remember things from when I was a child now. And it took me getting sober, you know? And I think, you know, really, the devil didn't want me to remember these things. A lot of these things are sad. They suck, you know? But it's necessary for you to grow, for you to heal, to remember these things, y'all. Alright, so I looked up elephant. Oh, there was another thing. This man came up to me at work, and he was like, "Well, do you have any grapefruit spoons?" And I looked at him like, huh? What? Grapefruit spoons? So I looked it up in my work phone, and we had them. And he was like, "Yeah, you know," we were just kind of talking. It was really brief. He was like, "Yeah, it's so that I can scoop to the core." So when I got home, I looked up the meaning of a grapefruit. I mean, if somebody comes to me and they ask for specific things, I take it to heart, and I want to know what the spiritual meaning is, right? So, and it has everything to do with memory. It's cool, but let me look it up. Because I want to facts. What is the spiritual meaning of a grapefruit?
According to Heba el-Hakim, grapefruit helps curb emotional eating not because of its flavor but because of its uplifting aroma, which encourages positive relationships with one's physical.
Okay, this is the, okay. Use grapefruit peel. Okay. I had posted something else that it talks more about memory, but this says right here, burned as incense, this peel is used for purification, especially of the aura. So I'm going to burn some of my peels because I bought a big old bag after this, guys. Healing and clearing, especially of the aura. Healing and clearing one's mind. Okay. But yeah, let me see if I can pull it up off my wall. I think I can, because I really want you guys to hear what I heard when I pulled it up. But yeah, when people come to me and they ask me about things, like, I'm just like, okay, because I truly don't believe that anything happens by accident, you know? Yeah. Yeah, let me see if I can, but, let's see. I got so much, like, just quotes that I really dig, and just things on my wall that really inspire me, that I want you guys to be inspired by too. That's why I share it. So, I haven't been posting many videos lately. That's because I've been working on myself, you know? But yeah. Oh, here it is. What does grapefruit symbolize spiritually? Grapefruit is very cleansing to the aura and mental body, which helps release confusion and mental chatter. Once we clear the mental chatter, we could be more receptive to our inner voice and intuitive power. So ultimately, grapefruit helps us restore our own power and claim our own spiritual purpose. Okay, y'all, that's why I had to buy a big old bag of grapefruit. But yeah, there was another customer that came up to me and asked me where seaweed was. Let's look that spiritual meaning up. Maybe there's something cool behind that. What is the spiritual meaning of seaweed? We do sell seaweed, by the way.
According to Nisha Designs, seaweeds are considered carriers of good luck and abundance. As the sea is vast and full of hidden treasures, common seaweed is believed to be a link between the realm of the land and the realm of the sea.
Hey! So it says, if y'all couldn't hear it, says, seaweeds are considered carriers of good luck and abundance. As the sea is vast and full of hidden treasures, common seaweed is believed to be a link between the realm of the land and the realm of the sea. See, this is why I pay attention to what people ask me or say to me, and my memory is so keen, right? And then it says, is believed, wait, God bless, is believed to be a link between the realm of the land and the realm of the sea. Therefore, herbs of the sea are conjuring the spirits that dwell in the deeps. That's so cool. So y'all pay attention to like little signs and synchronicities. They're amazing. Alright, let's get back to this dream. So I looked at the elephant meaning, and like I said, I believe that the elephant is my spirit animal. Y'all, I have a memory. God will not let me forget certain things. You know, my brain carries a lot. You know, my heart does too. And I think that's what a lot of people fear. You know, that's why they don't approach me like with clarity or anything like that, because they know I know. You know, God has given me, you know, the sight. Yeah, it's amazing. Alright. So the elephant meaning, spirit animal, strength, power, fertility, wisdom, stability, love, luck, prosperity, intelligence, loyalty. Elephants have a history of being revered as messengers from the spiritual realms. Hello. God is so good, alright? I'm going to get off of here because I have to go to the bathroom, but y'all, a lot of stuff is going on this year. And I want you, for those of you that have been waiting for justice, don't wait for it. Just continue to live your life, love yourself, love the people around you, you know. But do not be naive, you know. And as I've said before, you've got to be the fool to the fool. Play the fool to the fool. Give people just enough time to show their true colors, and then cut them off. You know, you have to really learn how to read people, you know. It's a gift, it really is, and it protects you. It's like armor, you know. When you've been through so much shit and you've seen so many things, don't ever turn your heart hard. Continue to be kind, but, as I said, play the fool to the fool, and cut them off. Cut them off. Protect that energy. Your energy, your heart, your purity is everything. Guys, be mindful of the information that you're taking in from people. If there is gossip, if there is judgment, if you're being pushed to conform to a said religion or a set even political views, okay, and you know in your heart that is not what you believe, okay, do not conform, okay. Run as fast as you can away from it, because you owe it to yourself to find yourself, to be liberated, to feel free, to live at peace. You owe it to yourself. So if there's something that is said that is not helping you grow and evolve, run before more time of your life is being wasted, okay? You owe it to yourself. You owe it to yourself. Don't be a follower, be a leader. God bless you. I love you. Bye. I gotta rinse this cola out my head.